Once upon a time in the land of the ancient Egyptians, there lived a very wise sage. He was so wise that people from all over the country came to him for advice. One day, a young man came to him and said, "Oh, great sage, I am so frustrated with my brother. He is always better at everything than me. He is stronger, smarter, and more handsome. And today he has taken away my girlfriend. What should I do?" The sage looked at him calmly and said, "You are comparing yourself with your brother like a sparrow compares itself with a kite. You both fly different kinds of lives. Why do you compare yourself with him? Instead, compare yourself with other sparrows." The young man was puzzled. "But I am not a sparrow," he said. "I am the son of a pharaoh. I should be greater than everyone, even my brother." The sage said, "Being the son of the pharaoh doesn't make you special. You are still a human being just like everyone else. There are many sons of the pharaohs, but only one will become the pharaoh. What if you were chosen to be the next pharaoh? Would you be happy being a good little sparrow, or would you want to soar high in the sky like a majestic kite?" The young man thought for a moment. "I think I would rather be a kite," he said. The sage smiled. "Then stop comparing yourself with your brother and try to become the best version of yourself. Don't you see your brother is your lucky charm? Because of him, you work harder and try to become better. If you had 100 brothers who were all better than you would have been lazy and thought that you could never be as strong as any of them. But since you have one brother who is better than you push yourself to the limit and try to catch up with him. This way, you will keep improving until you become the greatest kite in the sky." The young man thought about these words for a long time. Slowly, he began to understand what the sage meant. He realized that comparing himself with his brother had made him unhappy. His brother was indeed his lucky charm. Because of him, he had become stronger and more determined. So he went back to his brother and said, "I am sorry for being jealous of you. From now on, I will try to become the best version of myself." His brother was very happy to hear this, and they became friends. Many years passed, and the young man became a great warrior and a famous hunter. People from all over the kingdom came to him for help. One day, a huge poisonous snake entered the city, and everyone was scared because its bite was deadly. Many people tried to kill the snake, but it was too strong for them. Finally, the young man heard about it and went outside the city to look for the snake. He found it hiding in a cave, and without wasting any time, he picked up his spear and threw it towards the snake. But the snake was too quick. It dodged the spear and came out of the cave. The young man ran away, but the snake followed him. It wanted to kill him and take revenge for its family members who had died inside the cave. The young man ran as fast as he could, but the snake was faster. Soon it caught up with him and opened its mouth to bite him. Just then, the young man remembered the words of the old sage. When you compare yourself with others, you become unhappy. Compare yourself with those who are in the same situation as you. He calmed down and thought about what to do. He looked around and saw some sticks and leaves lying nearby. He quickly picked them up and made a rope cart. Then he put the snake inside the cart and started pulling it towards the river. The snake kept hissing and trying to bite him, but the young man didn't panic. He walked slowly and steadily and finally reached the river. He left the cart and the snake slid into the water. The snake swam across the river and disappeared. The young man returned home. It had proven that he didn't need to be better than anyone else to be successful. He was content with who he was. After a few days, the sage heard about what had happened and called the young man. "You have grown into a fine young man," he said. "You understand now that comparing yourself with others is like a sparrow comparing itself with a kite. You also know that you must always strive to be the best version of yourself. But now, I want you to understand something even deeper." The young man asked, "What is that, sage?" Sage said, "You might have defeated the snake, but there are bigger snakes in the world. The real test of a person's character is how he behaves when faced with a much stronger enemy, an enemy so powerful that he seems unbeatable. Do you think you can face such an enemy?" The young man was silent for a moment. "I don't know," he said. "I may be a good hunter and a powerful warrior, but I have never fought an unbeatable enemy." The sage smiled. "And let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a mighty warrior. Everyone was afraid of him because he was undefeated. One day, he met an old man and asked him, 'How can I become immortal? How can I live forever?' The old man replied, 'There is a magical flower in the mountains. Its name is the flower of immortality. If you bring me this flower, I will make you immortal." The warrior thanked him and went to find the flower. After searching for many days, he finally found a beautiful white flower. It was growing on top of a cliff, and to reach it, he had to climb up the cliff. As he climbed higher and higher, the flower seemed to get farther away. Finally, when he reached the top, he found that it was just an ordinary flower. He felt sad and disappointed. Just then, an old man appeared and said, "Why do you look so sad? Have you found the flower?" The warrior nodded. "Then why aren't you happy? Is this not the flower of immortality?" The warrior replied, "I thought it was the flower of immortality, but it's just an ordinary flower. I have wasted so much time and effort to find it, and in the end, it is just an ordinary flower." The old man said, "This flower is no less than a miracle. It grows in the most dangerous place in the world, survives the harshest winters and the hottest summers, is not afraid of storms or earthquakes. It just keeps growing. If this is not the flower of immortality, then I don't know what is." The warrior thought for a moment. "So you're saying that this ordinary flower is immortal?" The old man smiled. "It is not the flower that is immortal, but its spirit. This flower teaches us to never give up. No matter how difficult the situation is, we must keep moving forward. That is the real flower of immortality." The warrior understood what the old man meant. He bowed to him and said, "Thank you for teaching me this lesson. Now tell me, young man, what did the warrior learn from this story?" The young man thought for a moment. "He learned that we must never give up. We must keep moving forward no matter how difficult the situation is." The sage nodded. "That's right. But there is something more." "Do you think the warrior was happy after defeating the snake? Was he satisfied with his life, or did he want more?" The young man replied. "He was probably happy after defeating the snake, but I don't know about his life," the sage said. "He wasn't happy with his life. He felt empty inside. He was like a kite that had lost its string. He didn't know where to go or what to do. He was just flying aimlessly in the sky." The warrior had defeated many enemies, but he had never faced his greatest enemy. His greatest enemy was inside him. It was the negativity in his heart. When he removed the negativity from his heart, he became whole again. He found true happiness. The young man thought about these words and realized that he, too, had a lot of negativity inside him. He had anger, jealousy, and hatred. All these negative emotions had made him unhappy. But when he had faced his greatest enemy and defeated it, he had become free from all these negative emotions. He had found true happiness. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it.
Thank you for watching.